Well, good evening. Welcome back. It's been a little while. Actually, it's been almost 2 weeks. We are going to go back to Find Love or Die Trying. Now, a trigger warning there because this is, if you hadn't been, good grief, if you hadn't guessed by the title, there is some terminology that may be a little bit sensitive. If you watch the last stream, you'll know that there's some cussing in it, there's some dark jokes in it, what have you. But with that being said, it is also in the stream title. Yes, that is there. So we will jump straight into it. We have this already kind of half loaded, so that's always a good sign. And we are going to basically jump straight into it. And Discord is doing the great thing. It's working, so I love that. So, do we have sound? Loading will lose all unsaved progress. I hope it doesn't. Here we go. Can we go back one just in case? Okay, so this is kind of where we left off. That favourite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time we hear it. Oh, I hear it. So what did we do next? What did we do last time? Well, we did that. The episode jump scares, love that. We met all the girls. We simped with Scarlett and Violet. We had questionable interactions with the others, but I'm sure they're all lovely. I'm sure they are. But so far, Scarlett and Violet are my favourite ones. Scarlett a little bit more so, and not just because she had the minigun. So, anyway, I walked down to the kitchen where the girls were having breakfast. So, how was the date? Yeah, tell us. Wait, who did we date? Are they referring to the date with Violet? Oh, this is questionable. Tara was furiously scribbling down notes with with the title War Plans in bold. That is not how we want to go about dating, but sure. Also, I'm going to turn that down a little bit because it is a bit loud in my ears at the moment. There we go. Interesting. That is not how we want to win other people's hearts, but sure. It was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and cookies yesterday together, KJ and I. I thought I ate all the cookies. I hope you all enjoy it. They're amazing, Violet. Thanks for making us for us. Thanks so much. They're so delicious. Oh my gosh. Tara, you know what? I liked Tara to start off with, and then her behavior kind of put me off. But the fact that she does this, that's actually quite cute. Tara scribbled, war of attrition is likely not an option. You can't get rid of Violet, she's got food. What are you writing there, Tara? Nothing. So, how come there's cookie batter everywhere? Because, no one let us eat it because they feared salmonella. No matter where I look, I can see batter on every surface of the kitchen. It wasn't just a batter. Violet and I had knocked over quite a few things in our firefight. You sure it was just baking together? They look so cute and cheerful. Honestly, if I was on one of these dating shows or whatever, I would not be able to be this chill. I would probably be hiding in my room, to be honest. Actually, I wouldn't even be on one. I don't think I could handle it. Oh, I thought it was more than that. I charaded, as if I was heartbroken. I gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Hubba hubba, no hubba hubba. Wait, no, nothing like that happens. Ellie and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. What? Wait, is Ellie one of the boys? I don't get it. That's because you're a good person, you. Oh. I think what Ellie is trying to say that Violet and KJ. Ellie stuffed a cookie into Scarlett's mouth before she could finish her sentence. Well done. Well, good job. Wow, these cookies are pretty useful. You know what? The cookies had to end up in their mouths in one way or another, and I guess that kind of works. You gotta teach me how to make these sometimes, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Ellie. Ooh, teach me too. Why should KJ have all the good stuff? Because I am the suitor. I am the main character. I am the one that is awesome. And I deserve all the good stuff. We spend the rest of the morning fooling around in the kitchen. Oh, it's Kat again. Morning, KJ. Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's going to have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting rid thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. Other people would be killed if they were in my possession. There's a huge difference there. On second thought, they definitely hadn't thought it through enough. Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? Okay, so I'm still assuming we get to date both these girls one more time. In which case, I want to date Violet first, and as much as I like her, I want to get her out of the way, which is not the approach you want to take. But we are going to go Violet first. There's something more special about Scarlett, and I can't put my finger on it. But Violet, I feel like, is the second choice. So we're gonna date her first. I was gonna say we're gonna do her first. No, we're gonna date her first. So let's go with Violet. Violet. You didn't let me know, AJ. I had my doubts with Violet at first, but now I can see why she's the audience favorite. She ain't my favorite. I'm sorry, I'm the one who matters here. Don't mess it up. Wouldn't dream of it. I wouldn't sabotage my date with her. What do you mean? Why would I do that? I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I slid next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one smooth motion. Oh, I'm smooth. Ow, hot. I am not smooth. Never mind. I flung my cookie into my mouth anyway. This is me. This is what I would do. Like, I have no hesitation on food. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, something straight out of the oven. And then part of me is just like, it can't be that hot. It's not usually that long out of the oven, maybe like a good few minutes, and I'm just like, surely it's cooled down enough. It's never cooled down enough. I flung the cookie into my mouth anyway. With the pain, damn, that was delicious. Wait a minute, you silly goose. Oh my gosh, she uses what I use. She uses the phrase. I also say silly geese. Or silly goose, I love it. Okay, that's a bit better. You never fail to make me laugh, KJ. I quite admire that. I did a mocking bow with my... I did a mocking bow with my arms behind my back and put on my best fancy accents. The pleasure's all mine, milady. Is that fancy enough? We'll never know. Stop you. I wolfed down another cookie. Hell yeah. You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right? No. Sharing is caring, but what if I don't care? I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? You know what? That's actually more valid. We laughed together at the bit we were performing. Ah, that reminds me, KJ. What's up, Violet? It's come to my attention that the show will be ending quite soon. Yeah, it is. Oh, do cheer up, please. I don't intend to still feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left here to do something I've always longed to do. Ooh, Violet, what you getting at? And what's that? What I want is to go on a date. The kind that normal people go on. The kind that I've only read about, having a picnic, watching a movie at the theatre, long walks on the beach, even something crazy like a paint night. A paint night? Wait, what's a paint night? What is it in this kind of thing? And then we can watch the sunset go down together, and it would be so romantic. Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. Actually, that does sound nice. I want to know what the paint night is. Is it just like going to a class in painting, or is it like painting on easels? Like the old flip, what are they called? They're not called easels. They're the thing that go on easels. Canvases. Painting on canvases? I think that we can make it happen. Can we now? Which one? All of them. Why not all of them? There we go. There we go. She's got the most beautiful smile, Dan. Really? You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, actually, in this economy, who can afford it? You can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen. Yay. She did a little cheer and dance. Gosh, I can't stop smiling looking at her. That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess this will be a touch and go. It wouldn't be fair if you figured everything out. Let me handle the picnic. She pulled out a basket from behind her. How? Okay, either that basket is very small or her hair is very big. Care to join me in the lovely outdoors? I wouldn't miss it for the world, Violet. But I wanted to go. Oh, this is precious. This is like, she looks so. I'm gonna have a love-hate relationship with wanting to date Violet, to be honest. We walked outside for a while and then settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight for our picnic. The way her silver hair caught the sunlight, not moonlight, it's not noontime, it's not nighttime yet, it is sunshine, it is daylight. This is why we read. It was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful. Dig in, I've bought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back. I've got to be the luckiest person alive. Actually, some of that food does look good. Save that talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite. Should I be worried? No, because, what's-her-face, Tara didn't cook it. I smiled as she mock-pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spoon-fed me a delicious egg roll. Called it. I'm the luckiest person alive. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. You've made this week so special. I feel the same way, KJ. And there's more than that. We're gonna retry that one. And there's more where that came from. You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared just for the two of us next. Oh. Is it an energy drink? No, we wouldn't share an energy drink. Oh, this is a cat now. You owe me one, KJ. We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. We walked back to the mansion hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next stop, the only movie theatre on the island. Actually, yeah, we're in a mansion. Money is not an issue here. I forgot about that. I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion. I'm not surprised. Tara's pretty territorial about this room from what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our very own private movie theatre. I did a little jazz hands at the TV. Violet clapped as I had just put on a performance of a lifetime. I made a dramatic bow and then took a look at what movies we had in store. Let's see, we have rom-coms, fantasy medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. Oh, don't go for a horror movie, please. I can't handle them. There we go. Okay, good. My character made a great choice. I'll put on a rom-com. From what Violet was saying earlier, this would definitely be her favourite. I started the movie, then went back and sat next to Violet with my arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with the boy she meets there, and eventually realizes her dream and her love. Oh, that's about the same as most rom-coms, I think. Oh, a good lot of them anyway. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced for the whole movie. Me, I was more entranced by her. We do have rizz. Sorry. After the credits rolled, Violet practically burst into tears. Don't cry, Violet, please. Please don't cry. You're not meant to cry on a date. You're meant to be happy. You're meant to be enjoying your time. You're not meant to be crying. This was the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life. My whole life. You haven't seen a lot of movies then. Then how about we take a scene you liked from the movie and turn it into a painting? Oh. Oh my gosh, you didn't. Just wait right here for a second. Okay. The voices are everywhere tonight. Good grief. I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat, I think you know the sitch. You've got some nerve putting this together at the last minute, but I like that about you. 4. Set up everything they need for a paint night in the main hall of the mansion. Stat. Oh man, I just finished my shift. Even better, you've got free time for this. Kat is... Those poor numbers. Those poor numbers. And so we started painting on canvases in the main hall. Okay, so that would be a really nice date idea. Maybe not for the first or second, third one onwards. Yes, 100%. because I like painting in real life, but the thing is, I am either like my style of painting what have you has been described as childlike in the way like it's not bad, it's but it's got that kind of essence. I don't think I ever like matured a painting style. Um, but I do enjoy it. But I would be very intimidated to do it with someone on the first or second date. Maybe after I got with someone like properly, then maybe. But definitely not first or second date. That would be absolutely not. Anyway, and so we started painting on canvases in the main hall. I think I've painted a picture of Violet and I watching a movie together or a scene from the movie. I think the obvious choice would be Violet and I. This counts, right? What are you painting, KJ? I'm painting a picture of us watching the movie together. It's the most beautiful scene from the movie, you know? It'd be a shame not to capture it. You're quite the flirt, you know that? I have rizz, I have rizz. I don't have the rest of that song, but I like that about you. Her smile could melt the coldest heart. So, which scene are you painting, Violet? I'm drawing the scene where the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so romantic. She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I feel that. I could tell she was putting her whole heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads and working from there. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Does my character paint people without heads? I don't know. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final artworks. She's an incredibly talented artist. Me, not so much. That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it just to see her smile and break into laughter. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Oh, have we not eaten? Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound, but who cares now? Violet was unstoppable at this point. At least, if anything, we are making Violet's come out of her shell a little bit, but we get to like help her experience things that she wouldn't be at home. Is it time for dinner? I do believe it is. Right, we're back in this place. I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went to on our first date, so we did. Apparently she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then and didn't actually get to eat as much as she wanted. Honestly, I feel that. She ate up a storm, almost literally. Almost. We spent dinner wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world and laughing about scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. Then finally, we went for the long-awaited walk on the beach. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times, we talked without end. At other times, we enjoyed each other's company and warmth and silence. Either way, we were as happy as can be. We talked about how the past, the present, and the future were so different than before because of each other. You know, KJ, if you asked me to marry you right now, without a doubt, I'd accept. No, this is a third date. Don't be thinking about that already. Violet, I know. I am the whole package. I am funny. I can't read. That's probably a thing against me. I can paint adequately. I'm cool. I make fun to hang out with. But don't marry me. I'm not gonna wait. Don't marry me yet. Don't talk about that on the third date. I know it sounds quite crazy to say that in such a short period of time, but I just know. She kissed. Oh, okay. We're getting some action. Okay. She kissed me passionately with everything she had, and what came next was the perfect ending to the lovely date. What came next? Come closer. I am scared. We're not gonna. Are we? No. Okay. We just kissed, that's fine. After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was as clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I'd need to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking. I thought I'd find you here. Where's that? Just a gut feeling in the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay? Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today. Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last third day with Scarlett tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your day today? I was gonna say it was awesome because we got some action. That's not the thing I want to put out. That's not the reason why it was awesome. I liked all the ideas. I liked a lot of things about it. So we're gonna go awesome. Being with Violet makes me feel like we're on top of the world. Somehow she takes my breath away with how cool she can be, and at the same time makes me laugh like a child alongside her. I'd no idea that I'd fall for her so hard after our first meeting, but I couldn't help myself. Oh, I'm in love. And now what I want most is to make her the happiest woman in the world. No, 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 no. Scarlett. Scarlett. Now that's what I like to hear. I had my doubts at first, but you two really stole the show. And with good reason. I feel like our viewers got to see a glimpse of what your lives together would be like. Actually, I could marry, I was going to call her Scarlett. I could marry Violet. Maybe the mess in the kitchen won't be from the donut side. What? Cat? Cat? No. Bad cat? No comments. I'm not 100% sure that I worked out what she was talking about, but either way, I don't think I want to know. Who knew that 3 dates were all you needed to figure out if a marriage would last? If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to go get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company, and it's not like you were up to anything. Kat reached her hand out to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. Am I going to end up with cats? Surely not. Maybe. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library? Okay. Sure, let's go to the library. Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places? You like to read? Well, yes, but no. There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. I want to do something real fast, because that music has gone a bit loud. Preferences. Does that make much of a difference? A little bit. It should still be able to be hearable, but we can always turn it up a bit. Record show of every single run of the show, buildings and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. Oh? It's hidden in plain sight, as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them though. They're pretty useless for the average person. Interesting. And also a little unnecessary. Who here is going to read a book? You own a library. Why wouldn't I read a book? Oh, I know the state of the education was bad, but not this bad. It still doesn't answer why you brought me here. Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. Okay. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. Oh, I'm going to be your personal slave, I see. So, you want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here. I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teensy tiny favor. I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Kat, that's the least I can do. I mean, she is kind of keeping me alive, so I mean, there is that, but also, I don't know how I feel about being Kat's slave, to be honest. Also, oh my goodness, what just happened? Okay, I don't need to worry about that right now. Okay, we're back to being Kat's slave. Great. Alright, to start, I need you to grab me The Princess of Avaranda, 100 Easy Recipes for Philosopher's Stone, and... Oh. ... A lot of books, apparently. I regret everything. You know what? That is a mood and a half. How many... Oh! We've done a lot of books. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Man, I hope after all this I do stay alive, because that would be great. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books. And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, KJ. I sent a thank you card for when you're off this island or something. Wait. So she's convinced we're going to survive? At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor. That's what I've been saying. This is me being Kat's slave. I like to think of it more as an unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're going to do when you're out of here? Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows? That's as good as a start as any. Well, I gotta go back to editing. Night, KJ. See you, Kat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. Man, some of these rooms they look so pretty. The alarms were deafening. Okay, we got some action. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship wouldn't start. Oh. How is that a saving grace thing? Someone tampered with it and there's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you. I love you too, KJ. I wish we could have met anywhere but here. She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. And that's all that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Wait, who am I in love with? Come back! Please. I think I earlier said that we've got the 2 dates and we've got the final day. I don't know, because it's not even been half an hour. We'll see how long these chapters take. If they take a short amount of time, we might see if we can, what happens when we date the other girls as well, to try and get a good sense of the story as well. We'll find out. We'll find out how time goes. Wait, waking up next to Violet felt like waking up next to an angel. What Violet? Did we? How much did we do? We had walked back from the beach past midnight last night, so any rest we could get was very welcome. For several minutes, all I could do was watch her silver hair catch the sunlight. Did we? I mean, I know we kissed, but did we do more? She was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Morning, KJ. Morning to you too, Violet. Do you mind if we just perhaps stay here for a spell? Not one bit. Fantastic. She rolled herself towards me and hugged me with all her strength. Maybe we did, or maybe we just crashed and fell asleep next to each other. I don't know. No take-backs. We laid together in the bed all morning, enjoying each other's warmth and company. I don't want this moment to end. I simply cannot wait till we leave here together, KJ. We will be the greatest partnership for all times. I haven't officially picked you, Violet. You're getting way too ahead of yourself. An empire like no other. I do like an ambitious woman. It's time for you to spend some time with another girl, no? Yeah, sorry about that. It's in the contracts. Oh my gosh, side eyes. What's going on over here? We had our third date with Violet. She kissed me, and then apparently I went on a date, not date with Kat, to go and pick up on editing, but somehow I woke up with Violet. I'm very confused. Very, very confused. But, yes, stuff has happened. Stuff has indeed happened. It's no matter. To bicker about this would be fruitless. It's the very nature of this show. Do entertain yourself with whoever today's date will be, but know that anything she could offer would pale to what a queen would. Oh my goodness. I half need this confidence, but it's not very much building women up. It's like competition. Oh, Damien, he's back here. I've been lurking, was just testing Crash Team Racing Service since it came to Game Pass. Oh, nice. How's it been? Well, look who crawled out of an Economy Plus airplane toilet. Oh, I don't like him. And good morning to you too, Damien. KJ, don't mind him. Wait, what was she gonna call him? Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, really think you'll make it out of here. Great! I love that. I love making out of dating shows alive. 100%. That sounds very good for my health. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. What just happened? Steam Labs has disappeared. I love that. Bear with me. There we go. We have the thing back. I love that. It's quite active again. I might stream it eventually. Oh, I am looking forward to seeing that. By the way, the steaming guy looks like a GTA villain. I don't like him. The moment I saw him, I don't know what it is about him. Maybe it's just the teeth, but I'm just like, you seem like a bad guy, and then he talked, and then he got worse. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well until now does not mean you won't jump the shark today. What? Is he gonna throw me in a shark tank? Was that his plan? Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. I don't like him. Look at this smirk. He's got a scar there. I mean, that doesn't make him evil, but his vibe, his aura, his everything screams dangerous, and not in the really bad way. Axed literally. If I'm around when your number's up, I guess we'll find out together, won't we? How about I ask you instead? Later. Yeah, good. Yeah, you better run. Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes. A little. Yes. A murder threat is a little mean. Anyway, you ready for your last date with Scarlett? Yes. I am ready. Watch me fall in love with Violet over Scarlett. It's just this last date, then tomorrow it'll be this final ceremony. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic. Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, KJ. You'll need it. Thanks, Kat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Scarlett. Maybe a Red Dead villain. You know what? He can be a villain everywhere. It doesn't matter what game. Anytime I see, I don't like him. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. He seems like a good villain, but also I don't like him, and that's probably why he's a good villain. I found Scarlett in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn, as if they've been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlett. What you reading? Hi, KJ. Just an old fairy tale. Really? I'm surprised you'd read something that would throw science out the window. Oh yeah, Scarlett's a smarty pants. I forgot. I'm a woman of varied tastes. I quite like these stories, especially this one. Which one are you reading? It's called The Princess of Avarunda. That's probably not how to pronounce it, but that's what we're going with. Really, it's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in. I'm very interested. Try me. I smiled at her, and she smiled back at me in kind. Okay, I don't see why not. There's a young girl? There's a young girl, Nera, who was the princess of the kingdom of Avarunda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and friends. Oh yeah, this is very Scarlet mode. Scarlet. It's very Scarlet. Is what I'm trying to say, it's very Scarlet. I've been on a Red Dead phase since Rockstar released Red Dead 1 on PC and I have the same feeling. That is very good. If you're getting the same nostalgia and it's good nostalgia, yes, very much support this. Damien sort of reminds me of Dimitri in GTA 4. Oh, I still need to play that so I know who Dimitri is. Like a robot dog that would eat the vegetables they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my hand at this sometimes. Scarlett giggled like a child. Nera has a blissfully happy childhood. She even falls in love with a commoner named Aloria. Oh, I like that name actually. Though her kingdom would never approve of their relationship, Nera and Aloria never failed to see each other in secret, every night by the crooked trees of the western forest in the western forests. But those days don't last. One day her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nera is forced to become queen at the age of 16. In her mother's absence, Nera does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years it prospers. She's like no other leader they've had before. But secretly she wants to leave. As queen, she has no more time for the things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night alone. Oh, poor Nera. I feel so bad for her. This is a fairy tale in a dating sim. I should not feel bad for her. But she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then one day, Nera is cursed by the same witch that took her mother, and forgets everything, her name, her family, her kingdom. Everything except for Aloria, and the desire to leave. Am I Nera? Is this book based on me? Probably not. I mean my character is Nera based on my character in game, not me as a person. I am not a queen. Well, not that queen. And so she leaves, and no one in the village ever sees her again. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now. No, we've got to continue story time. I want to hear the rest. Oh, come on, believe me, Scarlett. I want to hear this to the end. See? We all want to hear it to the end. Especially because you like it so much. I looked deep into her eyes, and I could tell just how much she loved the story. Well, there's not really much left, but... Well, Nera and Aloria live a wonderful life in a neighbouring kingdom for many years. But one day, she remembers everything and rushes home, worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule. In anger, Nera confronts the witch on the border of Avaranda. The witch takes off her cowl, revealing herself to be Nera's mother, the long-lost queen. Wait, what? The mother staged her own kidnapping by a witch, and the mother cursed the daughter to have the memories removed, just for her to go back and find that the mother who was originally queen was still queen? What? Yeah, the nostalgia is there, especially for the red tattoo. Yeah, good. It sounds like a good thing. Also, Scarlett is still the best. I do like Scarlett. I'm not sure, I'm meant to be doing my third first date with her as well. This seems like a hangout more than a date, but sure. Nera's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again. Or she can leave now and never come back. Oh, okay, I don't like that. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know what choice Nera makes. What the heck? No. What is... No, 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 no. That's not how the story ends. Come back. Come back with the story. That's quite the cliffhanger. Oh. Hang on, what's going on here? There's a whole bunch of things going here. Streamlabs is just having a time, that's all. I want to know what happens next. Believe me too. I'm curious, what would you do in Nero's shoes? I would... Let's see. I can either leave the kingdom and never come back, but it means that I lose everything in there, good and bad, or I'd stay in the kingdom and I can't leave. So I would basically be... But what Disney movie has a princess that can't leave the kingdom? Is that... I mean, Elsa can't really leave her room because of the whole ice power. There... I'd say the kingdom is also kind of Rapunzel based, but the other thing is... Oh, there's similarities there, but I would... asking the real questions. Well, I can bring things from the kingdom in. So I could bring uh, Aloria. Oh, flip, I forgot her name. I like the name, but I forgot her name. I can bring her in from the kingdom, even though no one approves. I would, but there's so much out of the kingdom to see. I could get someone to bring the stuff out from the kingdom. Um, you know what? Eeny, meeny, money, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he scores, let him go. Eeny, meeny, money, mo. I guess we're staying in the kingdom. I think you'd like Red Dead more than GTA because of the characters, especially Arthur and John. I will get there. I will get there when it becomes on a good enough discount. She needs to pull out the minigun. But no. We got no zombies here. Also, we eeny, meeny, money, mo and staying on the kingdom. I think I'd stay. Why's that? I mean, I can't just let my people suffer like that. Oh, I wasn't even thinking of my people. I would be the worst queen ever. But I would never let Aloria go. I'd find a way to make it work. You're a real romantic, aren't you? I love the story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know? Yeah, I get the same feeling. That's just life, you know? You just have to keep moving forward. Or as Dory would say, just keep swimming. Yeah, you're right. I'm really happy that you're the one I get to move forward with, KJ. I didn't officially pick you either. Me too, Scarlett. There's no one else I'd rather be with right here, right now. Oh, poor Violet. Poor Violet's like in the other room with her ear up to the door. How's it going? Is it going well? Is she making moves on my woman? I don't know. And speaking of right now, there's somewhere I want to bring you. I swear if we take her back to our room, I'm throwing hands. Where's that? I'll give you hints. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned that you loved fairy tales. Okay, it's not my room. I bought her on the same place that her competition bought me twice? What the heck? That's messed up. Imagine the waiters coming back, like, you weren't even on a dating sim, but, like, the waiter had caught you on the date with somebody, and then, like, the very next day with somebody very different. It would be like the beginning of, what's a movie? John Tucker Must Die. Except for the dude was playing, like, 3 or 4 girls. That's a good movie. I should rewatch that one. Wait, her room. No, thankfully we did not go to anybody's room. We woke up apparently with Violet, but I don't know what happens. I don't know if we did anything or we just like fell asleep. I don't want to look into that. Oh my gosh, there's turtles down here. Turtles. Why? Where's the here? Wait. I want to see what the turtle is. I see a lot of fish. Scarlet, I don't see a single turtle, and I don't know if that's because I'm blind or if there's legit no turtles down here. She was practically dancing across the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace might just might be your thing. Scarlett practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug. Oh, okay, so Damien's not going to unalive me. Scarlett is with hugging. An interesting way to go. This is wonderful, KJ. Thank you so much. You've made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe, but you did it. And this is just the beginning, Scarlett. No, don't. Okay. This is not what I should be doing. This is what no one should be doing. This is playing to, like, I know they know about each other, but they know that only one of them is going to walk out with me. Because it seems like they both like me a lot. But you can't make both girls feel like they've got a future with you and like build them up like that. Because one of them is going to be heartbroken. And this is just the beginning, Scarlett. We're in this together. High School Musical. Okay, we are kissing all the girls today. Okay. I held Scarlett and kissed her on the lips, and it was like an explosion of passion that had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me. Always. Look at this look. Look at. I don't think that was enough for her, to be honest. If we're being very TBH. I saw a video today of people simping for Arthur Morgan. Oh no. Could be valid. Wait, he's the guy that some people were making look very classy and you were making him look like homeless, right? We look deep into each other's eyes, then are we gonna get more action? Oh, no, okay, well, this is action, it's not the action I had in mind. In a split second, the room became pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face, much less Scarlett. KJ, looks like there's a blackout. Scarlett held my hand tight. Maybe she was afraid of the dark. Oh, what is that noise? I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming toward us in the dark. Something isn't right, oh no. We were surrounded. We were surrounded by what? Has Violet got minions? A familiar voice cut into the short silence of me holding my breath. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, KJ, you just didn't make the cut. What? Did I lose? How? What? But they both like me. We've got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. Oh, that has to be Kat. I could hear the woman that voice belonged to walk away. I dashed from the table, pulling Scarlett along with me. What's going on? Just come with me. We've got to get out of... I just heard I don't know if it came through in terms of the gameplay. Actually, we can turn that up a little bit more, can't we? But I heard a sound, and it sounded like I was being punched or something, or got hit. I didn't even make 5 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. This is not the cuffing I had in mind, but sure. What if Scarlett planned all this? Yeah, 96 years yesterday, I finally made him look good. Yes! Good, we love that. KJ! I screamed for her to... I just heard the sound of what I think is a gun. I screamed for her to run, but they made sure no sound could escape as they pinned me to the ground. This is... I mean, some people would like this. I wouldn't like this. No, absolutely not. Scarlett, you've got to run. Get out of here. It was no use. Even though she was just a few feet away, I was powerless to get an inch closer. They tackled her down in a second. I heard the clink of cuffs as they dragged her away. Oh, okay, what I heard was the handcuffs. It wasn't anything like pew pew. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run for what felt like an eternity. Wait. The girl from the dream, is she going to be whichever one I kind of half... No, I need to continue looking at. I can't spectate. Then nothing. What's going on? Oh, I don't like this. This is very much not what I like. I would very much rather not. I want the restaurant again, with the beautiful fish in the background and the distinct lack of turtles. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. Ugh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. Does this belong to Trevor? It gives me Trevor vibes. I don't know how to put it elsewise. My first instinct was to get up and to get off it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned into thick metal braces. 100%. Trevor is in this game. Trevor is everywhere. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Scarlett? You there? All I heard back were the echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive. Trevor mentioned? Hey, Gage, Kat, you look... Oh, I don't like Kat's vibes at the moment. Before, she looked confident, happy-ish, but now she's just like, oh, are you ready for this? But not in the good way. This is scary. They just need to add Patricia in this game and then it will be a full-on Trevor vibe, 100%. Well, technically they did kidnap me. This is, okay, whoever it was, they kidnapped me from a date. So, these guys are Trevor, I'm Patricia, the date was Patricia, and I am also Patricia. There's some sort of connection to all of them somewhere. I just don't have the brain for it right now. I'm too busy being kidnapped. Hey KJ. Kat was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it. Is maybe Kat's actually the evil one? She seemed so innocent before. Don't worry, Scarlett is doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. I'm sure she is. Kat, what's going on? You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Scarlett when everything went dark, and these guys freaking kidnapped us, and... I know, KJ, I know. She sighed. Now she looks sad. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. What it would make you feel better? No. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet? I don't care. Just get me out of here. At this point, there's no point explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully. Even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Kat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is, please. Not today, KJ. Tomorrow? I get to go home tomorrow then? That's a big ceremony? I get to go home? She pressed it. Oh! The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color. I'm back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience watching myself from afar. What the... Am I in heck? The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe, if anything happened to her. For a moment, the world exploded with colour. Oh? Always a hero, aren't you, KJ? What did you do to her? Kat, I'ma throw you out the window, I'ma throw you in the ocean. As soon as I get out of these cuffs, you are unalive to meet. What did you do? You should be more worried about yourself. You know what, valid. You know the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but I'm done talking. Goodbye, KJ. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, KJ, you're in luck. Usually I just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's just opened up, and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Are you feeding me to the sharks? This is no longer your average dating sim. But I did kidnap you. Oh no, yes. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. I don't think my sleeping is the biggest issue right now. Not gonna lie. I think kind of being kidnapped against my own will, that's a problem. Watch me. Zzz. Oh, that's how you want to play. It's on. Ow. Oh, I got punched. What's the hit? Oh, I'm back here. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ow, ow, ow. Wait, this is back to start. Did you just hit me? What, me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Really now, you've got to be joking. Wait, am I... Okay, there's a thing that exists. I don't know if it exists in real life, but it definitely does in movies. Where, like... people are in a chair or wearing a helmet or something, and they are transported to like a virtual, like I know VR is a thing obviously, but like they're living their life more in a different setting. It's VR is, I don't think it's quite the thing I'm thinking. Or it might be, but like they're kind of locked in there. I wonder if that's the case here. I'm dead serious, I can't remember a thing. Who knows, it might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, KJ. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. It's not nice to meet you, Kat. Not gonna lie. You're the star of our new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. What's... Huh? How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish this show with a fiancé or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth, and if they found out, they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. At least quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's just not just from losing a race to her in the field. Scarlett's interesting. I've still got no idea if she was trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tira marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool, but intimidating as hell. That's how I want to be. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. Then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. I think I dated Yui back in high school because she did mention that we fooled around, and she did, like, I was looking back on the stream, maybe she dumped me or vice versa. That's the kind of vibes she gives. She says she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on. And that's why KJ is this perfect soulmate for each of you. Damien might be Trevor. You know what? That's actually very valid. Damien might actually be Trevor. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the trash math that they show on screen in a movie. Ah, you're late to the party, KJ. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of the show. KJ, one of the 5 lovely women here is your soulmate. Oh, the music just changed. You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Okay, so I have an extra one now. Do I date all of them? Then on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you. Because also before, we just had 1 week for 2 girls. So I've got 10 days to save my life. So without any further ado, who do you want to spend time with? Is it just going to give me the 3 that I haven't dated? I haven't even had the chance to really talk to any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright, I guess who I'd like to spend today's alone time with. Oh, hold on just a second. I got to tell you something pretty important. She pulled me aside. Oh? Oh! Is this Doki Doki? Nope. This should be fair enough. So the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically everybody but Scarlett and Violet. Why is that? Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right? I don't really have a choice, do I? Nope. Glad we're on the same page, KJ. So without further ado... But I don't want to date some of them. Okay. That sounded so childish, saying I don't want to date any of them. But there was a reason I went for Scarlett and Violet first. It's because I liked one. I mean, they're all pretty, but those 2, like, they gave me better vibes. I vibed way better with them. I like their personalities more. I am meant to be straight, but this game apparently does not prove me to be that way. But I vibe better than those 2. Also, bing bong, hello, Sokai. But I didn't really like Ellie that much, or Tira. Yui, okay, but I like the other 2. I like the other 2 a lot, but and now Kat gives me vibes after what just happened, and I'm just like, I don't like her. She scares me. Although that could be interesting also, but you should not be terrified of your girlfriends or your friends or anything like that. Anyway, tangent over. Let's get Yui out of the way. I say out of the way, I feel like she would have been the 3rd one down. And in case they mess me around and don't let me date the others, like if I can only date one of them, I would rather have it be Yui. Alright, we'll make it happen. Sigh. But to be honest, I would pick Scarlett in real life. Honestly, yes! Scarlett. Actually, I would too. I feel like I would vibe better with Violet. Just because of her mannerisms and her interests. And the dating her was fun. Scarlett, she's very smart and she seems like a lot of fun. But I feel like her intelligence would intimidate me. Sigh. The forest to the north of the house was as serene as it could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give away beneath my feet, and the wind, the wind caressed my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her in a flowing white dress standing in the middle of it all. Hey there, KJ. What you doing all the way out here? Uh, let's see. I feel like both of this one has more flirty potential. I was looking for you. I was hoping that maybe we could spend some time together. Then consider me the luckiest girl in the whole world. Yui had the cutest giggle, and that kind that instantly put a smile on your face. Well, you found me now. Care to join me for a walk? I'd like that. The VTuber model and her look very similar, and it scares me a little bit. Main difference, like she's more like different, obviously different art designs and different eye color, and also black hoodie versus white dress. But I think it's the hair and the eyebrows. Anyway, we started to walk down the forest path together. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my sisters, and the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun Bun, and the chickens, and too many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep, wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit, way back when. You know, that's when I met you. How did we meet? High school. Well, you know, one thing I hate about the city is that everyone's in a rush. She looked so sad when she said that. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone, didn't know left from right. And I got lost. I swear every building looks the same. You can say that again. I tried to ask people for directions to where I would live or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You had a crush on me. Ha ha. I don't think that's the case. You know, shy. We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, KJ. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to know you better, Yui. I feel the same way, KJ. Maybe we didn't date. But what was she talking about when she said we were fooling around in high school? You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date five girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely a surprise to me too. I can't even get 5 dates in real life. Getting 5 dates with girls in game seems actually pretty. You know what? Actually, more likely. Oh, it shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Excuse you, kind sir, kind lady, not kind lady. Oh, what did you? Why? Why are we unalive? Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke. It didn't sound like a joke. Hang on. We are going to see what her face was. Why? She looked very happy about it. Okay. She doesn't give me good vibes. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again. You are giving me Doki Doki vibes. What's her face? What's the main girl? Not the best friend from kindy or high school. Is it Monica? I think it's Monica, the one. I'm trying to say it without it giving spoilers. Um, the Monica, just Monica. What is this thing called date? I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like some people have them. They buy them from the supermarket. Other people have them on the calendars. I don't know if these are any other dates. I Here's to the future. Yes. We spent the rest of the day taking in the nature and making up for lost time. Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about you made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll all be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, KJ. I'm sure you are, Yui. I stumbled back to my room and plopped on my bed. Who'd be coming in at this hour? It's Kat. There she is. There's the unkind lady. The other kind lady. Hey there, KJ. Sorry to bother you this late. Get out of my room then. That's right. What's up, Kat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. You're gonna do that pose again. There it is. Kat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Get out of my room, Kat. I really gotta get me one of these beds for myself already. I closed the door and sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. So what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me? Oh, we do have rizz. We do. I have not said rizz in any other thing. This is the first time, like any other stream or in real life. Today is the first day I've said it, as far as I know, and I have regrets. You wish, unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. And that means checking in with you every night to see how you're doing, and making sure that you're doing your best on ratings. That's nice of you. Thanks, Kat. At least you count that one I had on GTA Online. You know what? Sure, let's count that one. If you count it as a date, then maybe. I have heard you say Riz before in a voice chat earlier this year. Wait, did I? Was I saying it ironically? I don't remember. I actually don't know. I might have said it. I take what I said back. I have potentially said the word Riz prior to the stream. Well, to be honest, I don't have a choice. Finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Good grief. Back to what I'm here for. Your date today with Yui was a ratings knockout. People can't stop raving about your date with Yui today. I mean, mostly death threats because they'd want to be in your position, but, wait. Are they simping for Yui? Nice to know that the outside world is safer than here. They're just jealous. Most people would dream of having someone like Yui be their soulmate candidate. I want Scarlett and Violet. Scarlett and or Violet. We could be, what's the word? We can be poly. I know the word is just not forming correctly in my brain. Then again, it's no fun if this is just a US show. We need more drama, betrayal, romance. Tomorrow, I want you to find who your second soulmate candidate is and ask him out on a date instead. Okay. Right, sounds good to me. I would have expected more resistance, but I guess you understand your situation. Without the ratings getting higher and higher every day, without access show and your life with it. I guess that makes sense in some weird way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. I'd almost think that this isn't your first time. Oh, we've done this. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you. It's getting late and we've both got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, KJ. Good. Okay. Don't wait for me to say good night. Be that way. Be a stubborn brat. Kat the stubborn brat. Absolutely. That I said what I said. She was gone before I had the chance to finish. She's impatient. She's an impatient person. Guess it's time to call it a night. I think it was Adrian's old powered one. I don't remember exactly what it was about what you did. I wonder if that's the one I streamed as well. Maybe. There's one powered stream, and I know it was in his old server. I would have to have a look through that again, actually. I wonder if it is part of that. But in saying that, I don't remember how much I played of powered back then with him. Or with you guys, I should say. Yes, we can come to GTA Online date. That was the last time I'd ever... No! That I ever even went on one. That's... that was ages. But honestly, it's hard. It's hard out there. Sometimes it's better not to... Like... Wait, let's get out of the black screen first. The sound of waves. Hey. Oh, we're in dream space. Like, I don't get that many. Some of them have been fun. But I would also say that some of them were not. The dates themselves were fun, and at that point, like whoever I was with, they were worth my time now, but looking back, I wish it could have been someone else. Because like I have good memories of going out with dates. One of the last ones I went on. I love how the dramatic music is just playing in the background. Like we did have fun. It was nice hanging out with him. It was a lot of good stuff, and I felt like it was a proper date, even though I didn't want to call it a date. I wouldn't have officially called it dates until he had told a friend on a voice call while he was picking me up that it was, and then I told him to be careful there. So we did have a lot of fun, but looking back, yeah, I would have loved for it to be with a different person, with a similar personality, but not how we ended out. Anyway, trauma dump. There we go. I can hear her call out to me within a dream. It's you. Oh, we have funky writing again. I love you, KJ. I always will. And I always love you too. My mouth moves on its own. Even if there's so many other women on the show. Okay, so Dream Girl is definitely one of these girls. Could be Kat. They could never be you. I held her tight and kissed her. You promise? I promise. Promises are unbreakable, you know. That's what you told me. I meant every word I said. She smiled at me. You better have. Your face is becoming clearer to me with every day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you? Imagine if the plot twist was the dream girl or dream person. Yeah, because they used she, her, and that. What if it was Damien? Hear me out. What if the bad dude? What if Kat's behind all of this, but the person that I keep dreaming about is actually Damien? In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house. Or it could be one of the five. Like, and I doubt. But what a plot twist that would be. Oh wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that I've never ever seen before. Really? You'd never seen a tulip? Grandma and I only grew hyacinths back home, so nope. Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can believe that. The only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps, Scarlett. Excuse you? What do you do with those? Well, we do have a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? I have not once. Scarlett, please don't. You know what? I am starting to like Violet a bit more because her ideas are slightly less crazier than making a Venus flytrap that can walk and talk. That is absolute. There's so many games of why that's a bad idea, Scarlett. I don't think you know. Literally neither. It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. What? Both my neighbours lost their pet cats the same day too. Interesting. I wonder how that happens. I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Tea's ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. Good grief. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. I feel like we know what happened to Fluffy. I know that Scarlett knows. Look at that. Look at that look on her face. She knows. That is a guilty face if I ever done see one. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has a nasty surprise up their sleeve. Okay, good grief. I am a river in Egypt when it comes to Venus flytraps, apparently. What are we looking at for time? Oh, I'm doing pretty well, I think. I gotta go in a few minutes to go and do a quick thing, but I should be back pretty quick after that. There you are, KJ. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who your second soulmate candidate. Cat moved into whisper. Not like you really have a choice, though. So without further ado, KJ, who's the unlucky girl? It's me. I'm the unlucky girl. Thank you, Cat. I mean, these girls are victims as well. But so far, I think if I don't choose them, and if nothing happens between me and them, they still keep their lives. As long as I don't tell them about what's really going on. So, this is a genuine get out the way. Let's do Terra next. Not like that. I don't want to do Terra. Alright, our work's cut out for us. Just give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. I know that comment is going to stay up here anyway. I'm not gonna read that out because I feel like it might be a sensitive thing. Don't mention it much, but that was the thing. That was... Wait, was that the last? No, it wasn't the last one. I was gonna say the last time that someone caught your eye. No, it definitely wasn't. As I walked closer and closer to the games room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder. Help! You're not going anywhere. Take him, I'm too young to die. I rushed inside as fast as I could. Oh! We have the parts of Team Rocket. What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup. No! I'll save you, bro. Bro. Ugh. It's the heroes that die first, you know. Where was I? Oh, right. One down, two to go. Get over here. They were playing a fighting video game. They were playing Tekken. That's what they were doing. 100% they were playing Tekken. Oh, what's up, KJ? Give me a second. I've got to do a bit of pest control. We're meant to be going on a date, Terra. This is why I don't like you. This is what I would actually do in real life, though. 2 and 3, kill him first. Don't look at me like that. Don't look gamer girl at me. Alright, y'all lost fair and square. As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The 5 brothers groaned as they each put on some sort of futuristic helmets. I don't want her, like, I'm gonna take the least flirty approach, like, least complimentary. I'm gonna say not bad. Damn, not bad, Tira. You are at the floor with this, because that's not very non-encouraging of me. I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. Though lately, it's been a little boring. Why's that? It's just same old, you know? Though I do have some new in store if you're down. I feel like why not is a dangerous answer, but I'm down is also a dangerous answer. I'm just gonna say I'm down. I'm down for anything. Except, you know, having this conversation with you, Tira. Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on this non-suspicious at all headset. What now? Tira picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head. This one hurt a bit. Don't worry. Wait, why would it... Tira? It was like good grief. That's not how we say those words. It was like lightning ran through my head. Oh, we're back out here. I'm in some kind of forest? Whoa, KJ, you're here too. Where are we? I want to go home. Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on, this isn't the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. That kind of a thing exists now? Actually, this would be fun. It's been around for at least 1,000,000 years by now. Get with the times. Last time I checked, I've never heard of anything like this. Scarlett made it. Alright, so maybe it was some weird kind of weird device I'd never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it? Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real. I have to admit, I had my doubts too. Everything looked as if it was really there. There were, what, doubts, is it 10? There were 10,000% playing Tekken, 100%, yes. 10,000% accurate. I mean, what other fighting games are there? Hey, if you want proof, just try walking outside this forest. Two took a few cautious steps forward and then some more. Oof. He smacked against some sort of invisible wall. There's some kind of invisible wall here. Okay, thanks to. It really is a video game, huh? Actually, that's the wall of the games room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Oh, okay, that's cool. Walk too many steps in a certain way and smack. Doesn't that make this kind of useless? I guess, if you're allergic to fun. The sound of the intercom played through the forest. Hey, can you guys hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of the game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. It sounds like our brains might already be a bit fried. How much more damage could actually be damaging? What? How? Why? Long story short, it's an experimental, game console that we had in storage. No idea how Tara found it though. The show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? Yes, it is. 100%. How much time do we have? Before you fries your brain, I don't know, maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours, but it'll slowly sap your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already. We don't know how. My brothers and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out. Oh, I don't think you guys can see the log out menu. I think it's an admin only kind of thing. Tara, get us out of this. Right now. If you can see it, Tara, then come on, log us out already. She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Something tells me she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place. Yes. But it would be such a shame to leave so soon. Let's play a game first. I'm sorry? Are you the villain in this visual novel? Are you what was that horror movie? There's a horror movie and it's like, let's play a game, and I don't remember which one. I haven't seen the horror movie, I just know of it through Dead by Daylight. It just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out, bam. Oh. Bye cute numbers. I looked down to my hands, which had now become little tiny white wings. I looked down at my face and I have a beak? I became a bird? Oh gosh, what did she do to us? We're pigeons. Oh my goodness. Let me out. We'll never become accountants now. I still can't tell if they mean actual accountants or if they are talking about the R18 accountants. But I do have to do a little BRB because I have a quick thing I need to do, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'll leave the screen up. Be right back. Right, now that I am back, so Sorry about that. Just had to do a little thing very quickly. Where do we get up to? Accountants. We're gonna die here. I think I've got a new... Excuse you? I think I've got a new fetish. You're a pigeon, my dude? The pigeons 5 ran around frantically like chickens with their heads cut off. I can't blame them. I looked up to Tara, who seemed like a giant compared to us now. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I've turned you all into birds. I am wondering so much, Tara. I now see why you're called Tara, because you don't seem like you seem like a terrible person. But psh, I made that joke last stream. I'm not sorry. I guess you could say that. It's funny, KJ. Earlier you told me that this whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe is on the other foot. She cackled again like a wicked witch. Welcome to the Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. That is a game. Pigeon Dating Sim, I'm pretty sure is a legit game. I'm almost sure of it. I have seen a thing like that, I just don't... I wanted to double check. Maybe you can stream that, I don't know. You'll have to seduce me if you want to get out of here. What is with that You turned me into a pigeon? You want me to seduce you as a pigeon? A dove, maybe? I mean, they're the birds of love and peace and whatnot. Or at least the birds of peace. You want me to seduce you while I am in a pigeon form? Right. Delulu is not the Salulu here. With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. And you wanted us to be pigeons for this. I mean, yeah, the ratio of human to pigeon visual novels is totally out of whack, man. We don't need this. I figure we should balance it out. I'm trapped in a killer virtual reality game. I'm also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I'm also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I'm under. Honestly, if I make it out of the show alive, I'm taking the character to go and get a massage. Now, seduce me. What am I supposed to do? Sing you a song? One by one, the pigeons fired pickup line after pickup line at Terra, but to no avail. I want to know these pickup lines, though. Come on, move those wings like you mean it. I tried my hand at a few too, but it was clear they had no effect. I can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Let's try one more. How about... Oh my gosh, these pickup lines. These actually, okay. These are pretty, they're basic, but they're cute. Okay, so we got, damn girl, you're a hoot. Damn girl, you're looking so fly. Damn girl, you're more addicting than quack. I love all of them. The only reason why I'm not going for the first one straight away is like I'm overthinking it, whatever, second guessing, is because hoots are more owls and I am a pigeon. This should not be the thing I'm thinking about, but I'm taking it into consideration. Fly works, but the third one is more addicting than quack. I'm not a duck, but I like that line. I'm gonna use that one just because it's very bird neutral, unless you're talking about kiwis or penguins. Pigeons can fly. This is more duck related. That's more owl related. And that is why we're going fly. With my will to live at an all-time low, I don't have to use a pickup line. The game went dark. Somebody turned off the power. A moment later, we're back in the games room. What? We're back, thank goodness. I've got fingers, I can write, I can fill out a balance sheet. Oh, just when it was getting good. You liked being a pigeon? Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. What happened? My mind's all foggy. You okay, Tara? I don't think I should be hearing about Tara right now. She turned me into a pigeon. But sure. I'm gonna take a nap. You do that, Tara. Get out of my face. She jumped on the couch and within seconds she was fast asleep. The brothers 5 and I decided it would be best to never talk about this again. Only one of those brothers actually looked like they were smiling, and it was great. The others look traumatized, which is very valid. I mean, they got turned into pigeons. I'm about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, KJ, got a minute? Let me just make sure you and Tara see me come here. Fan some flames. Sorry, what? Cat looked around and smiled and went into my room. Oh, is Cat making a move? I followed suit. First, the good news. Thanks to my plan, we've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. People loved it when you and Yui were the main ship, but loved it even more after Tara kicked off this competition. I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that can change on a dime, so keep it up. Between those two, do you have a favourite, Yui? 100%. Tara, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to those who really like Tara. I liked her to start off with, like I liked her design in that, but after she started talking, it went downhill from there. I think I have a better connection with Yui right now. But sure, it's practically self-explanatory. She's the best. I had a feeling you'd say that, and you were right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang out with her again soon. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, KJ. Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Sometimes the most precious memories are the most mundane. It's just the two of us spending the evening together in the games room. I'm reading a book and at the same time watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game, so this is Tara. It's fun to watch her savor each victory or explode with profanity when she loses. Life is good. It's times like these where you wish life could always be this simple. Sometimes in those moments, people wish for more excitement, for fame, for fortune, for anything but the ordinary. But all I want is the ordinary with you. Stuff you! I love this woman so much. Oh? We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. So tell us more about your dream, Tara. I don't remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how... Ali had a devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign that you should try making video games. The world needs more pigeon dating sims. You're right. There's no time to waste. Tara ran off. Oh my. Are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? She could turn us all into pigeons again and make us hit on her with pickup lines. Really cheesy ones. As if most of the pickup lines ain't cheesy. I felt a chill run down my spine. I found Kat in the same place she found me yesterday. Morning, KJ. It's time to decide who's your last soulmate candidate. I have no choice. Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with 4. The poor guy, he doesn't even know you've been rigging the show. What he doesn't know can't hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it'll just be between the 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Wait, just a second. What is... I thought somebody would ask, so let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of the show a tropical getaway for you. You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in the mansion, so really it's no big deal. Tara did a little fist bump. So without further ado, KJ, who's the last unlucky girl? Allie. Allie is the last unlucky girl. She's, poor girl. I'm sure she's nice. She's just a bit much for me. We'll make it happen. Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene. How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. Are you sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Oh, we're going for a run. Relax, KJ. What's the worst that could happen? I could trip over a small pebble, accidentally roll my ankle. We could end up going into hospital. They might do some blood tests and find something that's everything else that's wrong with me. That would be the end of my stint on the show, in which case it would be the end of the stint on my life. But you're right, what's the worst that could happen? Well, I could die. Okay, that's a short version. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? Don't worry, I gotcha. Oh, shh. Ellie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. I tried to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh, flip. We started rolling down the hill faster and faster and faster. Ellie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I'm back. What did I miss? You missed... Oh my gosh, hang on. Depending on when you went, our date, we went on a date with Tara. It went terribly. We got turned into pigeons and we used pickup lines on her. Actually, technically, we did not use a pickup line on her. We were going to use a pickup line on her because the only way to escape the game was to flirt with her. Make of that what you will. And now we're going on a rollerblading date with Ellie, but we seem to suck. So, yes, the Tara date indeed went terribly. Extra R, but that's fine. I screamed. Ellie pointed and laughed at me. You are rollerblading backwards. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Ellie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever having let go of my hand. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Now you've got the hang of it. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, no? I disrespectfully disagree. The best way to teach a bird to fly is not by throwing it off a cliff. That throwing it off a cliff is reserved specifically for the Crash Bandicoot games. That's definitely not a way of looking at it. There's a bug in my face. Don't worry about it. You weren't ever in danger. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope. I actually just learned how to today. What was that about never being in danger? Shh. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with you, Ellie. Oh, shucks. I feel the same way, KJ. Ellie turned into Goofy for a second. Or is it Goofy and Mickey Mouse that says, oh, shucks? Or is it just Goofy or just Mickey? One or both of those two say it. But I don't remember who. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy. We're all going to die, so you might as well be around people that make life worth living. That is a good way to... That is actually pretty accurate. I couldn't say it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Look, in real life, I can't even skate forwards. Ali reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why is that? I just think it's a bit scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I'm KJ and I can't handle a little bump. Help me. I'ma fight you, Ali. I don't care. I can't skate, but you know what? I'll catch your skates, but you can catch these hands. Come on, it was a hill. Yeah. I felt a firelight inside me. Bring it on, Ali. Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyway. This, I relate to, unfortunately. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air. And, do we want to do a 360 or do we want to do a backflip? I feel like, okay, A 360, we could roll, sprain, break, whatever, our ankle, our foot, our kneecap, whatever. If we did a backflip, we could do all those things to our neck. But what I feel like doing the backflip would be more epic. Let's see how, I want to see what happens. I want to see if we can pull it off. Let's do a backflip. And did a backflip. Wait, am I doing a flip or is the world flipping? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, flip. Oh. Wait, no, I won't let you kill KJ. What? You're going to wish we had. What just... What the heck? You okay, KJ? Try not to move. You're a little banged up now, but you'll be just fine in no time. So I did survive the backflip. Kat and I treated your injuries pretty well if I do say so myself. What happens? You, well, skated backwards? Yes, I did it. I did the thing. We're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How did I get here? I carried you here. Oh man, my head. Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. It should help you get your strength back up quick. Thanks, Allie. It was really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. What was I going to eat? I'll take my chances. I took a bite of the food cautiously. I'm dying, cough. For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Allie. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. My pride did. That's what happened. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, KG. I'm not. But promise not to be too stupid again, okay? Oh, I cannot. I cannot make that promise. I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I guess impressed is what we'll call it. We spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, some way, Allie could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was night time. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh, hey KJ. Hey Kat, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear. I know Yui was your favorite till now, but maybe Ellie has shaken things up a bit? So who's number one now? No, it's still Yui. It is still her. Yui is still my number one. I've been counting the days till I can see her again. Oh, that is what, like, I don't know, when and if I find my significant other, that's the kind of attitude I want to have. Like, I'll be counting down the time until I can see them again. And I know it's going to be worth the wait. Dan, that's definitely going to go on the broadcast. I couldn't write that much cheese if I tried. I've got some good news for you then. My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings. Which of course means the show will go on. That's awesome, so I'm safe now? Just for now, though we're not out of the woods just yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, you'll go on a second date with each of the girls you've already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favourites falling in love. Just imagine the sweet ad revenue rolling in. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Good, that's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking who you want to have your first second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of the content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Okay, will do. Thanks, Kat. No biggie, I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night. I waved goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Now, I do I don't want this to be a long stream because I still have other things to do. If this goes into the next kind of episode thing, we're gonna call it there. If it doesn't, we'll probably keep going until we get to that because I feel like that would be the good place to stop. But we'll see what happens. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. What is it? Feels like freedom, can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. We are getting a lot of action in this stream. Because we have kissed Scarlett, we have kissed Violet, we have kissed Mystery Woman, we have been turned into a pigeon and used pickup lines. We're doing stuff. For a moment, time stopped and we were the only two people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we didn't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I'm sorry, my character, what else do you want? I guess you're right. After all, it's harder if people were watching. Excuse you? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm shy. We laughed together as we cruised along until the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of the waves grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay? No worries, I'm good, thanks, Yui. I'm so relieved. Should you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes and bruises. I tried to do a backflip on roller skates. I feel like I'd have a bit more than a few scrapes and bruises. I feel like I'd have a bit more than a concussion. I feel like I'd have a broken neck. So GTA 4 has to stream. I did not agree to that one yet. Surprised the both of you aren't dead after what you pulled. Me too. Believe me, me too. Wait, what? I mean, no worries, Scarlett. I've been rollerblading for more than most people ever have. You learned how to rollerblade yesterday. Technically, that's probably true, but you should teach us how to rollerblade, Ellie. It seems like it'll be fun. You sure, Tira? I feel like that might not be a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road. Ellie grabbed Tira's hand and pulled her away. Sometime later. Hey Tara, how is skating? There's no words. I think Tara is disturbed. I think she's horrified and traumatized. That was quite a skating thing. Give me one. Right, I am back. There's no words. I think Ellie broke Tira. Scarlett waved her hands frantically in front of Tira's face as if to check if anyone was still in there. Tira, are you in there? Hey Tira, the internet's back. I guess nobody's home. Is there a medic on this island? Luckily Tira was fine. For a mansion that's we all got kind of whisked away to for dating, basically, they're not very well equipped. And also they injure themselves a lot. After that was resolved, we spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara. She still doesn't remember a thing about what happened. I mean, to be fair, if I was in her shoes, I would probably also try and forget. What did you see, Tara? I guess we'll never know. Morning, KJ. Congrats, you made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not one, not two, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who would have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. You honestly, same. I'll leave that for you to try and guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend today with? You know what? We will start with Ali. We'll start that and then we might call it there. Because I don't actually know how long this chapter is. But I don't, yeah, like I said, I don't want this to be a long one anyway. So we're gonna, no wait, we didn't want Ali. My bad. We wanted Yui. Yui. I knew it. Darn, I should have made another bet with 4. Anyway, Yui's somewhere in the fields behind this mansion. I'll be filming as usual. Get a move on. Alrighty. Alright, so yeah, that's where we're going to call it there. We will save up. Yes, we do want to overwrite our save file. And yes, we will actually call it there. And so we will save that date for next time. Otherwise, that's pretty much all from me. Again, we do apologize for it being a short stream, but it will make it a lot easier for me to clip later. But I'm going to head off and chill. But I hope you guys have all had a good night or day. Please eat or drink if you haven't already. Hopefully more streams this weekend. Still deciding on what, but they should be coming. But in any way, I will see you later. Hope you guys all enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.